Hey guys, we are here. Let me just close the door. We are here. Good afternoon, y'all. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back. We are back today for another episode. Okay, it's a little dark. Let's see. Don't worry, we got this. Let me see, is it better? Let me give me some more light. A lot some more light. All right. This is better for me. Hey guys, we are back. We are back with T. Wallace. I need y'all to make sure y'all could see her back there. Okay. Good afternoon. Hey y'all. It's Winning Wednesday. It is Winning Wednesday. Where is the excitement? It is Winning Wednesday. All right then. Come through. Go ahead and share this live. We're going to give everyone a chance to come in. I need you to go ahead and share this live right now. So that way your followers, your listeners, the viewers can get in. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Good afternoon. It is Winning Wednesday. I need y'all to come through. Come through. Come through. Y'all, I'm feeling this shades, okay? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Go ahead and share this live. Share this live. Share this live. All right. I'm just looking for my questionnaire here. Right. There we go. Guys, go ahead and come in. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It is Meet the Cuzzins, episode number 3. So Monday we had episode number 1. Yesterday we had episode number 2 that has 3 different parts. And tonight it is episode number 3. So go ahead and share this live. Share this live. Share this live so everybody could come in, join in, support, ask questions, listen in, get some ideas, get some tips, some gems that we'll be dropping. Go ahead. Make sure you don't forget to get your Hydrate H2O alkaline water. Order it on hydratebyalkaline.com because, yeah, it's fire. Okay? You heard what I'm saying? All right. So go ahead and share this live. I'm waiting. Going to give it a few more minutes so we can go ahead and get started. I like this water. Not just because it's my brand. It's very refreshing. It's crisp. It's very refreshing and it's crisp water. All right. Earlier today, I come and sit down in this chair and I nearly tip over like a glass of water and fall down. Okay. So we making sure we can do this on live tonight. We don't want an embarrassment vibes. You know what I mean? No embarrassment. So guys, go ahead and join us. Share this live. Make sure you share this live with your followers. Make sure you share this live with your friends, your spouses, your co-boss owners, your, your acquaintances, your business partners, your accountability partners. Tell them come through so they can go ahead and support you, okay? Tell them come through so they can go ahead and support what we got going on. I'm over here looking at 2 cameras. 2 cameras. Yes. So we are ready to get started. It's 5:06. I'm going to give it a few more minutes. Trying to get to 10. Once we get to 10, we're going to go ahead and get started. It is December holiday series. December holiday series. Yes, December holiday series. Okay? I said it over and over. I need to make sure you get in your spirit. This is the December holiday series episode 3 of Meet the Cuzzins, okay? Meet the Cuzzins from Launch Your Lab in 30 days, our training program. This is why we have this here for this month, so you all can actually meet the Cuzzins, meet those that I have trained and helped, assisted to open up their lab, okay? I need y'all to go ahead and share this live. So I'm going to give y'all 3 more minutes. We're going to start exactly at 5:10. We have a special guest. Her name is Verna Moreau, and she will be coming on camera shortly so she can go ahead and answer these questions that I got for her and let y'all know what it's all about, what it is to be trained by Toia, what it is to launch your lab in 30 days, what it is. I need y'all to go ahead and share this live. And before we get started, please make sure you are and I'm gonna go ahead and tag it, but pin it, but make sure you go ahead and subscribe to YouTube. Subscribe to YouTube. Our YouTube channel is called Salt and Stilettos. So please go ahead and subscribe to Salt and Stilettos, okay? Please do so. Go ahead. We got 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. Go ahead. All right. All right. The live is coming up. The live. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Go ahead and share this with your friends. Tell them come and join us tonight. We are going to have a special guest. A special guest, and she's going to give us the tea. Okay, she's going to give us the tea. She's going to let y'all know how she got started, when she got started, you know, what happened during the process, all of that, okay? So go ahead. We're going to start in 2 more minutes. It's 5:08. We're going to start exactly at 5:10. We're going to get started exactly at 5:10. We don't want your friend to miss out. We don't want your sister to miss out. We don't want your business partner. We don't want anybody to miss out. So I need y'all to go ahead and share this live. Share this live, okay? Share this live so we can get started. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Go ahead and share this live. Yes, I'm excited. But I also, by the way, if you did not see last night's Facebook live, it is uploaded on YouTube. Okay, so I need y'all to head over to YouTube when we get off of this live and go ahead and subscribe to Salt and Stilettos, #1. Then I need y'all to go ahead and watch last night's interview with none other Daniel Tadman from Orlando, the owner of Infinite DOT Testing. Okay, all right, I need y'all to go ahead and show some support. Subscribe, like, comment, share, you name it. You name it. I need y'all to go ahead and do that. We got 1 more minute and we're going to get started. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm excited. I got a couple of texts last night from individuals who was watching this. Also those who DM me and just said they're excited about, you know, the upcoming other features because this information was good information to help them get started. So I'm glad I'm doing this. I didn't think that I would get good feedback and it was just 2 days in. Okay, we're now on day 3. All right. So good evening, everyone. My name is Toia Wallace. Everyone knows me as Toia Pink, the trainer's coach, the idea bank, the solutionist, okay? The owner of Jace Laboratories and Screening, the owner of JL Training Institute, spa owner of Glow Beauty Aesthetics, product developer for Inami Pro, professional skincare, yes, and the owner of Hydrate H2O Alkaline Water. Yes, yes, I said it. Thank you guys so much for joining us on our December holiday series. If you didn't get a chance yet, please go ahead and share this live while you are on here. Share it and at least tag 3 people. Tag 3 people so they can come in and listen to what we got to say, okay? Do me that favor and make sure you subscribe to Salt and Stilettos YouTube page. So yes, I am Toia Wallace. I'm your host for tonight. Meet the Cuzzins. This is episode 3. We are going to interview Miss Verna Moreau. She is located in Thomson, Georgia. She is the owner, the founder, and the executive director of True Results Lab Diagnostics, offering a multiple services. But I'm going to let her get into that. I'm going to let her do that. I'm going to have her go ahead and join this live. So I'm going to add her to this live and we're going to get started. Okay? So share this live. Invite a friend or 2, your mama, your daddy, your grandma, all of them, and tell them come and show some support, okay? Let me go ahead and add her to this live. Yes, we're going to get started. She's coming. Hey, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone that's on here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, how are you? Hey,
I'm doing good. How about you?
Again and again and again, we representing. Oh, I think it's this way or this way. Anyways, don't beat me up. You know, I'm VI for life, VI for life. I mean, I know the hand gestures, but okay. St. Thomas in the building, Dominica in the building. Okay, whoop whoop. Hi, Verna.
So
How
much
are
energy.
you?
I'm doing good. It's a pleasure. Thank you for
Turn up
having
your
me.
volume. Turn up your phone as loud as you can. I think when it comes to Facebook Live, sometimes you don't hear the other individual as loud, but it's okay. Just turn it up as much as you can. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear us, go ahead and give us some likes so we could make sure that you guys are hearing us and we're not just talking. Okay? So go ahead and give us some likes so we can know that you can hear us. Hey, Natasha. Hey, Daniel. Hey, everyone who is on here. Stacy. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Shayna, Dale, who else? Mike Knight, Johnson, Chantel, Alicia. Guys, big up, big up, big up. Thank you guys so much. Go ahead and give us some like. You can hear? Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right then. So tonight we have Miss Verna Moreau of True Results Lab Diagnostics in Thomson, Georgia. Okay? She is going to tell y'all the story when she first launched. Watch, like, just the whole background, just the whole background. All right, Verna, I need you to introduce yourself. Even though I did it, I need you to go ahead and do it. Let everybody know your name in case I mispronounce it, which I know I didn't. Your name, your business, where you're located, and a fun fact about you, something fun about you. So give me your name, your business, where you're located, and a fun fact about you.
Well, I'm Verna Moreau. I'm located in Thomson, Georgia. I also have a second location in Athens, Georgia. And fun fact about me, I'm just all around good people. But
Okay. Whoop, whoop. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. The first question would be, how did you come across? Of course, we know each other. By the way, guys, we are cousins. Outside of that, how did you come across your coach / trainer when it came to you launching the lab or any type of inquiry about the lab business? How did you come across Toia Wallace?
well, I came across Toia Wallace. Well, I've seen her. She posts a lot about this SGL tribe, and I wanted to know, like, what is this SGL tribe all about? And one day, I was going through something at work. I just had enough, and she posted it again. And I inboxed her. I said, "Cuz," and this how we went. I was like, "I don't know if you remember me, because it's been 20 years since we seen each other. Over 20 years since we seen each other." And then she started explaining to me what it was about, and I'm talking about within 2 minutes of her telling me about it, I was like, "I'm in." How much it costs? Where do we pay? And that was July 29th. I thought it was August, but I went back and I looked back. It was July 29th. By July 31st, Sister Girl had me trained, certified, and ready to go. We had everything done. She advertised 30 days, but she had me up and running in 10 days.
I need y'all to hear that. Let's say that. Listen, Linda, because I need y'all to hear what she is saying. So for the record, one more time, pull up, one more time, let them know. What you say now?
She advertised that she get you up and running in 30 days, beginning to end. But for me, we did it in 10 days.
Okay.
And
10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9. That's 9. And 10 is this. Yeah. My Spanish is a little rusty, but don't worry. 10 days, okay? So yes, we advertise launch your lab in 21 days, launch your lab in 30 days. But baby, you can get up and running in 10 days. You can get up and running in 10 days. And guess what? I got the success to tell you. And she has opened up her second location before me. Hey, sis, she has opened up her second location before me. Of course, because she got the time, she got the money. I'm doing a whole lot of stuff. But guys, I need y'all to understand, she ain't playing with it. She already opened up her second location. I mean, we have a second location in North Carolina, but we ain't doing nothing with that yet. But I'm just trying to show y'all, this can happen. You can do this in 10 days. She was persistent. She called me all the time. When I said, listen, go look for this location, like Daniel told y'all last time, when I said, get up and go look for the location, don't call me back until you got a location, okay? But yes, I love it.
And actually, finding my first...
I'm getting excited already. Exciting. All right. So what sparked your interest? So I know you told us how you met me, but what sparked your interest into this type of business as far as the lab goes? You could, I know you're coming from corporate America and the medical field. So what made you want to go into lab business as far as entrepreneurship goes?
To be honest, I had a clothing store prior to that. I had to close it down due to COVID. But when you brought the idea to me, it made so much sense, being that I already was retired from the medical field. And then, to be honest, I didn't get my why till after I started the business. So see, you could start something and not have your all into it as long as you're determined about it. But my why came after the fact, which for me, it hits home. Coming from a background where, I had one or two family members, including my mom, was on drugs at one point and stuff like that. And, just going through the system because of drugs, it kind of hit me close to home. And then that's why my why really came. So it's like, you got my heart beating because this is personal. Yeah, this is very personal. This is very personal to me.
Daniel already made us cry. We ain't crying again, okay? My last chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so this was very personal to me, and now it hits even harder with how fentanyl is just running across our streets. I mean, it really affects me a lot. Like I just want to just help people. On Fridays we give free drug testing for the teenagers if you're 11 to 19. As long as your mom allow you, we give you free drug testing. I'm looking for fentanyl. We gotta do a lot. It's not just about the fentanyl, but children are losing, like people are going into foster care because their parents are in drugs, or I mean, even at the workplace, the safety, 18-wheelers, when an 18-wheeler hits you, I mean, kids are dying even through that on car wrecks. I mean, it's just a lot for me why I want to do something like that. It hits home for me, and I only have one son, and this will be his legacy one day. I mean, I do it for all my kids.
All right.
But yeah, it hit hard to home for me.
You have your daughters. Your daughter's actually working in the locations, this one and the
all
new
my
one, correct?
family, yes. My coach, Toia Wallace, the host, she trained my husband, she trained my daughter. It's basically a family business, we just hand in hand with everything. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do some more. I had a brother that just passed. I'm gonna open a third location, but this one gonna be straight pre-employment, which I'm gonna have this coach right here teach me on that as well. And we're gonna have that in my brother's name as a legacy for him and all that good stuff. I mean, Toia, the girl is the bomb. But I ain't gonna jump into all of this because she had these questions. So let me go ahead and stay in order. Let me go ahead and get it. Yeah.
All right. Okay, great. So what are some challenges that you faced since you launched? So you launched your lab. You opened up. All right. You ain't coming from a place with like a bunch of money, like, you wasn't given a silver spoon, none of that situation, right? So what, since you opened, right, in the matter of 10 days and not 30, what between now and then, because she just made a year, about 2-3 months ago, between now and then, throughout your entire process, right, what are some challenges that you faced since you launched your lab and you're actually fully operational?
Wow. It was a lot of challenges. This road is not bumpy. Like I said, to be an entrepreneur, it takes a lot.
It's not smooth.
It is, yeah, it is not smooth. What I said bumpy. Said that wrong. Okay, nervous. Yeah, the road is not. It's not smooth. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication. For one, you got to get out there and put yourself out there. It's hard to get the contracts to even begin with. Clients are not coming in. You have to think of means and ways to bring that income in. I started this business with no loan, nothing off of my savings. I ran it off of my savings until it could stand for itself. So, I mean, you really have to put the work in. You have to go out there, put in the footwork. And not only that, you have other people in corporate America that looks at my skin complexion and try to think they could boss me around. You have to have that strength, and you got to stand your ground and let these people know you know what you're talking about. And nobody was going to tell me different. I was not going to give up because, like I said, this is not just about having a business or making income. It is personal to me. It's for generational wealth. It's for that my children after 2023 will not work for another soul ever again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we have to go through so much out here just because of the color of our skin, and much as trying to be an entrepreneur and running a business. People try to make a fool out of you. You know what I'm saying? You have to just be able to, you have to stand firm, have your ducks in a row, and stand behind what you're standing for. Don't just say this today and then tomorrow you do something else. That contradicts who you are and what you're trying to do. And people try to use that. You know what I'm saying? So it's the road was very bumpy. It wasn't smooth at all. But I overcome, I stuck it through, and I kept pushing. And you always got Toia. Toia, I mean, before all of that, the streams this woman could give you for other ways to make the money, apostle services, notary services. She had me about everything. My walls can't even begin to tell.
I made her spend money, guys. I made her dry up her savings.
But that's the thing. You have to make that investment in order to get something back. Some of y'all out here scared. You come to Toia out here giving y'all these like these $199 or $299. And I know this ain't the time to say it, but I'm gonna say it. When the rest of us pay $1,500, $2,500, and y'all up in here with this $199, and you still up in here crying to my son, what am I supposed to do? If she give you the lab work and all this stuff and all these different connections and stuff, common sense. Why is you calling her asking her which lab I should use? She don't give you the info. She got you the accounts. Do your research. If she gave you 5 labs, you see which labs is the preferred lab, which one give you the better price, and you go with that lab. Quit posting these crazy stuff y'all be posting about some what next. Do the job.
And she's just saying this out of love. She's just showing y'all like, listen, I'm gonna give you the goods. You still gotta put in the work. And even when I don't see you putting in the work, I still like my heart will just be like, listen, all right, here you go. Okay, what else you want me to do? Push it down your throat, but she's just saying this with love. This is with love, guys. I need y'all to know we're transparent here, but this is with love, okay?
Yeah, I don't mean no harm. I just don't sugarcoat stuff. You just have to take it as it is. Like, get out there and let's just do what we need to do. And like she said, she called us all the cousins. Meet the cousins. We are here for each other. Call upon somebody else that have what you don't have. You never know what they could help you with. And that's what with me, you know, Toia, Daniel, those are 2 people that I speak to about anything. And first of all, the God above. I mean, yeah.
Thank you. All right, based off of your past experiences relating to other trainings and mentors, coaches, whatever, from past to present, right? We can't go future, but past trainings, whether it's in this field or other fields, and present, based off of your past experiences relating to other trainings, coaches, mentors, how would you describe the training process with me, your mentorship with me, the coaching with me? How would you describe the entire experience?
Money down the drain, trash. It don't.
No, she referring to me. Okay, go ahead.
The money I have wasted on these so-called people makes no sense. I'm telling you, I don't have much words on that. I wasted thousands of dollars on people that takes your money. They send you on a webinar. And I mean, after that, you left to just trying to figure out what is going on. Like they promise you all this information, you never get it. With Toia, not trying to say because she's just my coach or because she's my cousin, she gave me 10 times what I paid for. And the new people since me has got 50 times what they're paying for. She gives you what you need, what you don't need, what you're gonna need, what you might need. She give it to you all. She does the research, and basically, like I could honestly say, her words is like a check you could take to the bank and cash it. It's that serious. If she says she gonna get it, she gonna do it. And with her, like even after I got with Toia, I went with a millionaire, thinking I was gonna get some knowledge. It's been a year. I have had 3 months of mentorship. And if you call that mentorship, we ain't gonna call nobody's name, but if you call that mentorship, she need to try that again, all over again, because it ain't even worth it. Toia is a teacher at heart. She's a professor, so she's already in that field. She already know how to handle stuff like that. She is what it is. She's the truth.
I receive it. I receive it. Okay. So I know you mentioned earlier, you mentioned a couple, but what are all the services that you offer in your current location as well as your second location? Because you know sometimes there's multiple locations, but some locations are limited with their services and everything like that.
Yeah.
So what are the services do you offer in this location, your second location? Just let us know what all do you do? What all do you offer?
Okay, here we offer the apostle, we offer breath alcohol testing, anything drug testing, anything DNA testing. We do phlebotomy. We have phlebotomy services. We have two certified phlebotomists, and we offer so much, y'all. Wait
You
on,
do,
hold
you
on,
said
hold on.
fingerprinting, right? So you do
We have
fingerprinting, I-9,
fingerprinting,
everything pre and
background
post
check.
it.
Yeah, 24/7 after services. We have blood spot testing. We have child guard testing. We do hair specimen, saliva, nail bed. We also do the nail bed. We do notary services. We do court order testing. We do a lot of services. Workplace. We do
You
too
do
much to
everything.
mention, or some I
Yes.
can't even remember or think about. It's so much. But we do a
One of
lot
the
of
things that
different services.
thank you. One of the things that I say that I always let my students know, listen, I know everybody's on this big rave of open up a lab, open up a clear lab, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of times people are just opening up a lab to make money, right? Of course, you're good in business to make money, but they're going in with a short-term plan and not a long-term plan. So when you see they're popping up, oh, I want to open up a lab, they're not really sure that's what they want to do. I have trained others that have came from different programs and came to my program because they were still left empty. They were still left pregnant, basically, right? They didn't really give birth to what they know they could have given birth to. So I teach them and I said, listen, we're opening up a lab, but it's bigger than just a lab. We use lab because, of course, that's an eye-catch phrase or a good marketing phrase, but it's more than just a lab. You're offering so many services, not just to the public sector, but to also the private sector. Small business, mid-sized business, big business. Not only that, just not collecting urine for transportation. You know, you're helping the court system, the legal system. You're even helping moms who when it comes to divorce, you're helping parents. I'm not just gonna say mom, but you're helping other parents to make better decision when it comes to the livelihood of their children. You know, even individuals who are false accused for things, you're helping them. So this is not just about the lab. This is about lifestyle. This is about life. This is about being able to basically save a soul, save someone from being penalized, save someone from being in danger. You're helping the workplace. You're helping the environment. You're helping individuals. You're helping people that go through alcohol anonymous programs you know, you're helping individuals. You're helping businesses and agencies. Not only that, but you're helping individuals. So like I always like to say with all these services that we offer, I encourage, I push it. Anything that I'm offering, anything that I do, my team, the Cuzzins, they get it. They get it. Anything that I do, the Cuzzins get it. Because I am not a one-skilled entrepreneur. When it comes to me teaching, I give you everything. I give you so much where I feel overwhelmed, like, oh my God. But it's just hard for me to say I'm charging you $199 or $2,500 and give you exactly what you pay for. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I give you way more. Whether you pay $199 or $2,500, I always give you more. And a lot of the students who signed up with me a long time ago, trust me, they're pissed. They're upset that people are getting in this program for $199, $299, $399, $499, $599 when they paid $15.99 and $15.99. At that time, $15.99 was a special off of a $2,500. People paid $2,500, and then it's like they're really like, yo, you know, they're trying to be like, man. But I always let them know, listen, don't worry about the dollar because I teach you how to make the dollar. So you're going to get it back. And for those who have invested less, it's okay. When God tells me do it, I just do it. You just never know what a situation or problem that someone is having. But trust me, they be upset, and I'll be upset too. I just have to, reassure them, like, listen, y'all good with me. We good. All right, but thank you, Verna. Let's go to the next question. Do you have any other businesses currently? I know you. Do you have any other businesses currently?
We do taxes, 729 taxology.
All right, Danielle. Let me tell you, I told y'all last night. Miss Danielle Tadman, she is a trainer, okay? She has her own tax business and a tax institute where she gets people in. So this is not about just lab, okay? This is about us being multi-service entrepreneurs, okay? Okay?
Yes,
right.
and our pre-employment, we have a pre-employment.
She's a part of 729 taxology. What else?
Yeah, and then we have our pre-employment services that was started in 2003.
Oh, 22. You started that next year? Okay.
Yes. And I just started.
I think trained her.
Look. Today's Winning Wednesday. I got a win today.
What is your win?
I just got a contract with an adoption agency. We're gonna start doing all that background checks and stuff.
Our Wednesdays in the group, it's Winning Wednesday. And that I didn't know yet, because I didn't speak to her today. And she's just letting us know. She's just letting, you think she ain't just got it just because, like, listen, she's in alignment. She stays, She does what she's supposed to do. She just said she just got a contract today with an adoption agency. Adoption agency. Going to be able to offer the services that is taught in the program. Listen. Y'all hearing this? You ready to sign up yet? Are you who ready? If you're ready, raise your hand. Raise your hand in the chat. Raise your hand in the chat. It's only $199. Listen, I teach you. Let me say, what if you're like, man, $199 is still a lot for me, baby. After let me tell you, 2 instant tests, you've already made back that $199. Yes. Okay, anyways, carry on.
Yep.
Congratulations.
You even make more money. You can't even make more money when you do job fairs, on-site, post-accident. Like my girls had some post-accident to do yesterday. My oldest daughter had to cut out of her job because she had to do post-accident.
Listen,
and just one way.
I teach you how to price, okay? I have a workshop that teaches you how to price and know what numbers to put, reasonable numbers, and you're gonna get paid. I teach you how to structure it the right way. They can tell you. They can tell you.
15 minutes post-accident, run me up $600. They gotta pay 15 minutes. I don't know what y'all waiting on, but it is.
All right then. Okay, so say less. I don't know what else. The proof is in the pudding, right? We don't like to show numbers on social media, but we just let y'all know the data. Okay, we let y'all know the data. All right, let me see what else question I have before we do the tour. What are your expectations or your long-term goals when it comes to your lab? So 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, what are your long-term expectations for your business?
To expand, become a franchise, and be able to educate people on drugs and other stuff like that. I mean, it's so much. It's so much. I want to be able to go through I want to be able to go through these trucking companies, these different places, and have classes, have sessions to educate people on what we do. It's not, like I said, it's not just about making a buck for me. In the beginning, I thought it was till I found my why. And when you do something, you have to have your why. You gotta have that niche. Yeah, it's not just, when you're doing it just for the money, you're gonna get frustrated. You're gonna get detoured. I mean, you just have to have a reason behind what you're doing. And I see myself, like I said, all across America. It's good. And then I just see it's gonna be done. It's just gonna be done.
Tell them the name of your lab.
True Results Diagnostics, LLC.
So you got that True Results. So last night we had Infinite DOT Testing Center, and now tonight we have True Results. Say it one more time.
True Results Diagnostics.
Okay. Listen, let me tell y'all, it's so many of us, I just have to remember all their names, okay? So,
but that's the funny thing.
I know their name when it's time for me to send an email, but I gotta get tripped up.
Tell y'all how she got too much going on. She gave my business that name, and she don't know it. Give it to
Yes,
me
so I also
faithfully.
help with naming your lab if you know if you want to be creative and you want to stand out from
Mhm.
the rest. So yes, I forgot because I train a lot of people. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
charge it to the game. All right, so let's see. So okay, a surprise question. What honest thing, and I asked Daniel that last time, what honest thing would you say when it comes to working with me, training under me, being coached by me, mentoring? What honest thing you can say? Nothing that you have said before when it comes to working with me. Like, what category would you put me in? Or yeah, tell me something honest that you would say to others that are listening regarding Toia Wallace as your trainer or your coach.
She's blunt, hurt your feelings. It's all for the good. Basically, she's a slave driver when it comes to trying to get your stuff up and going.
That's
She's
true.
more
That's
motivated
my
than
third
you are.
word. Sorry.
She's more motivated than you are motivated for your own stuff. And sometimes she do get frustrated, but it's because you're not following directions. That's why, unlike a lot of people, mine was done in 10 days. I'm a go-getter just like she is. She's just a whole lot more. She can speak. She's outspoken. She tell you how she feel. She God fearing. She praying and cuss you out all in the same sentence. But it's all for the good. You know what I'm saying? Like working with her, she just wants you to get to where you need to get to. She will explain things to you so much that there's no way you say you cannot get it. She breaks it down to you like you're a child. And she give you all the information. And if she keep repeating herself, she gonna tell you, stop talking to me. Go find it in the group. Because all the information you're asking for is posted there. But Toya is who
That's
Toya
true.
is.
That is so true. All right. Would you recommend or launch your lab in 21 days to your colleagues, to your friends, to your business, like to anyone that you know that's just thinking about, I want to start a business, I don't know what to do? Would you recommend our program, knowing what you know, going where you're going, you know, getting stuff done, right? With struggles and all of that, with all the struggles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you recommend our launch your lab in 20 days, 21 days program to others?
Every day, all day. Every day, all day. That's not even a question.
Okay.
It works for me.
Okay.
It works for a lot of us.
How can the audience, viewers, or listeners find you? Like your social media information, website, like, you know, I know you already told us you're in Thomson, Georgia, but how can they find you, follow you, like your info, like your stuff, use your services if they're located in that area?
I'm on Instagram under True Results Diagnostics. I'm on LinkedIn on, what is it? What do I have on there? I think I just have Verna Moreau on there, and True Results Diagnostics LLC on Facebook. And in my area, I made 2 pages on Google. You can find me wherever you want me. Call Siri. I'm in the system for Siri, Amazon, however you want to search for me, you can find me.
All right. Okay. So do you mind giving us a tour of your lab office, your lab space? And the reason for this is so they could viewers, listeners, anyone who's listening, anyone who's thinking about launching their lab, and they're like, man, I don't want to get a space because I don't want to worry about the overhead, or a situation where they might be looking for a space and they're not sure what they need, what is required. They're thinking like, oh my God, I need the size of a hospital, a medical clinic, a doctor's office. I don't know if a 10 by 10 is good. I don't know if, you know, are you able to show us, give us a tour on your location? Because a lot of people ask me that. I get that question a lot. A lot of people ask me, what do I do? What do I look for? This and that. So this and that and the third. So can you please give us a tour of your location? If you're able to go outside from your door, kind of like show us like parking area, you know, close highway, whatever, and then come in and show us how you know how your office is.
Okay.
Yes, guys. And if you have any questions, make sure you go ahead and drop your questions below in the comments. This will also be uploaded in by tomorrow midday for you guys to watch if you missed it on YouTube. But yes, Verna Moreau of True Results Lab Diagnostics LLC, located in Thomson, Georgia. She's going to show us her location so you all can have a visual, because of course Daniel showed us last night, She's going to show us, and everyone who launched will actually, that agreed to show or give us a tour, they will show you guys, because I want y'all to be able to have a visual of location, space, and what you can do.
Okay. Okay, turn my camera around. I am right across from the courthouse in Thomson. Ooh. So there's the courthouse, and I'm directly around them, right across the street. This is my building. Anyway.
She has a big space, guys, a very big space. And she's in a country area, but she has a big space.
Yeah, so this is my lobby. The light switch for this room is way on the other side. This is basically a big old conference room.
Yeah, you see how much space she got? All right, then. She could do a whole lot in there.
Yes. So here is more of my supply room, but I do some teeth whitening in here. And
yes, she also got trained from me, teeth whitening services. And that is a service that you can also offer in your lab, especially if you have multiple rooms. So she can service 2 clients at the same time. I ain't do it. Listen, put them under the light and go about your business.
You know, I got a lot of backup drug tests and stuff, but we don't have to worry about that because they're really not in here by themselves when we do drug testing. I mean, when we do the teeth whitening, they're not here by themselves. It's my fingerprint scan where we do all the drug background checks and fingerprinting. We have a live scan machine. This is my restroom. And see, I have stop sign, do not wash hands everywhere. So when they go flush this bathroom and wash their hand, I get paid a second time for testing them. Yep, it's canceled. I get paid twice. Every time I have to do it, I get paid again. Okay. This is my office area where we do most of the drug testing and stuff in here. Yeah, and I have more space because I took some of the furniture from here and I sent to the other location and for my supplies too, because the labs are so backed up on back orders that they told me take half of my supplies and send to the second location. This is my breath alcohol machine. Yeah, thing costs an arm and a leg. Oh, I do have another service in here. iPostal. Yes. I do iPostal. So that's another stream of income. And it is just it's good.
You have a very big spot. You have a big spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a big office. I love it. You got a big office.
Yes. Yes.
So y'all see, Danielle showed y'all her location. Her bathroom was not inside, but y'all saw the distance between Danielle's bathroom to her office. She had 3 office space, 1 smaller and then 2 other decent size. And she showed y'all the waiting area as well. Verna is showing you guys, and Danielle showed y'all the parking lot. Verna showed y'all, she's located she's across the street from the courthouse. So that is a plus for her. Her location is an ideal location. And of course, y'all see how much space she got. So even with the conference room, with the different trainings and stuff that she would like to offer, she can actually offer those trainings in that conference room. She can even rent that room out for individuals who need workplace, co-working space, beauty, whatever the case is, all of that. Like, there's a lot that she can do with her location, right? We're gonna definitely see others that have locations that are smaller, so y'all could see how to work a smaller location. But yes, thank you so much for giving us a tour of your location. We love it. My last question for you. What advice would you give to the viewers or listeners when it comes to launching their lab or even starting on the journey of entrepreneurship?
Like I said, with that, you just have to be determined, self-motivated, and I mean, there's nothing I could say based on your characteristic and who you are as a person when it comes to starting something like that, because it's so much different things that's thrown at us as an entrepreneur that I could just say you just have to be positive. Put God first at all times and just keep pushing through. When you feel you need to give up, don't give up. There's somebody else that's struggling just like you. And I mean, get support, get an accountability partner. You know, I mean, it's so much. Like at some point, I used to lay back, and I had Danielle. She just be on me, like Miss V, did you do this for him today? Miss V, did you do this today? Miss V, Miss V. And when I get to a jam, I will call Toia. Like you just have to have that support system around you as well. But like I said, you stay focused, keep that determination, and have a why. If you have a why as to why you're doing something, is no excuse or no reason why you wouldn't push yourself to do it, regardless of what it is. So y'all just do y'all thing, man. I really
Thank you,
have a
thank
word.
you, thank you. Yes, I love it, I love it, I love it. Let me tell y'all, I'm excited because if y'all don't know, I'm very nervous. I may not look it, but I'm nervous, okay? I'm very excited because when I came up with this idea of getting this series, I wasn't sure how I was going to do it, but I know I wanted to introduce my trainees, my cousins to the public, to the masses. This, first of all, this is an exercise for them, getting them acclimated with social media, getting them acclimated and comfortable with showing their faces, speaking to the masses, although they're not seeing people, but people are going to see them. Okay, this is a big exercise for them because I gave them this exercise a couple months ago, and I said every day this week y'all need to be going on live. And guess what? They ain't do it. They ain't do it. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna do a holiday series and we'll figure out the specs of it. So I decided to come up with Meet the Cousins. And I let them know this is invite only. I want you all to get familiar with the camera, familiar with letting people know, yo, I launched this lab and I ain't take one client for 2 months, but I'm still pushing. I'm trying to find other ways to maximize what I got. I'm utilizing the skills that I have had prior to launching the lab to make it work together, okay? I keep telling them, like, listen, if this don't work, it's like, okay, let me tell y'all. I have them, they will come in and say, like, I remember speaking to Verna one time, and I'm like, she's like, I don't know what happened. Like the customers, they will come in and then the water. I said, listen, this is what you need to do. It's like you're cooking. Y'all know you have a stove, right? And I'm going to probably give this example a couple of times throughout this entire series because not everybody might catch every series, right? Every episode. You know, when you're cooking, you have a stove and it might have a large burner, a medium-sized burner, and 2 small burners, right? When you're cooking rice, chicken, and vegetables, let's say you're cooking 3 things. You're cooking the rice, you're cooking the meat, you're cooking the vegetables. Each of them is on a burner. When one is the one that's on the larger burner, which would probably be the rice, in the beginning, you might say, let's put the rice to cook first. On the meat, you put it there. When you notice it's starting to cook, you need to get in a low fire, but the vegetables are what it needs to cook, right? All you're doing is shifting it around. You just adjusting. So you know, okay, you're not getting a lot of customers coming in for drug testing. Okay. But because I give you so many trainings, different offers and different services, all you got to do is re-strategize. You're not cutting out the service. What you are doing is re-strategizing. So, hey, let me see what it is people are calling me for. Because I'm so stuck on drug test, when all these people are calling me for DNA because it's a lot of immigrants. Then all you got to do is re-strategize. You're still offering drug tests. But because people are calling you, when people call you a problem, you have to be the solution. Don't be the problem time too. You got to think, like, they're calling me for this. People keep calling me for this. That means there is a need for that. All you got to do is re-strategize. Just re-strategize. You're not getting rid of that thing. You're just putting that thing more on the back burner or on the side, and you're moving that very thing that everyone is asking about, inquiring about, to the front. Keep pushing that. You're still offering this current service, but this is what people are asking for, something else. You know, so a couple of times she has reached out to me and say, hey, whatever. And I don't teach marketing because their marketing is so broad. There's so much to marketing, but even though I don't teach it, I don't have a course for it. When I'm training, when I'm doing a consultation with them on the phone, whatever the case is, I can guarantee you, I always tell them, listen, the minute you get a phone call with me, you need to get a pen and paper. Get a pen and paper. Because I ain't speaking nothing. I ain't speaking caca. I am making whatever it is that's coming out my mouth. I can guarantee you, you got to apply it. It's something that you're going to have to execute. It's something that is going to work for you. I'm not just going to talk fluff. I'm not doing that. Like, I got time. My time is very important. So I always tell them, listen, get pen and paper. Listen, we're going to talk right now, pen and paper. Don't talk to me until you get pen and paper. Because what I'm telling you is what you're going to have to use, right? And I gave her a complete turnaround. And the next day, she just get into it and boom, like stuff start happening because it's just sometimes us human beings, we get in our own way, and it's understandable because we have emotions. It's understandable when we know that bill gotta get paid, and it's like this thing. I understand it. It's understandable, but we get in our own way when we are letting our, and I'm guilty of it because I let my emotions get to me too. I'm guilty of it when we let our emotions or what that very thing that we see is like, oh my God, it's there. All we gotta do is take a deep breath for real. Take a deep breath, call your accountability partner, because I make sure I tell them everybody needs an accountability partner in this group. You got to. You don't have a choice. Don't call me unless you have already addressed and speak to your accountability partner. And sit down. Get a web. Y'all know when we was in school, we had to do the web, the big circle in the middle and draw a bunch of lines all over the place. Let's dissect. Let's figure out what are people asking for. Okay, how can I change this around? How can I change this around so this very thing can work? You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I always tell them, I always push them, you know, but I am so happy that she stick with it because she could have quit. If 1 month she see, okay, rent coming and this ain't working out, she could have quit, but she decided to like stay persistent. She was consistent with it. She showed up to every meeting, to the training. She showed up. She was consistent. She kind of fall off when she decided she wanted to go somewhere else and get training and mentorship somewhere else as if I wasn't giving enough. But you know what she did? She came back and apologized to me and said, I am sorry. I am sorry that I cheated. Okay, I'm sorry that I cheated on you and I'm coming back home. And I said, come back home because guess what? I never let you go. I never let you go. I never kicked you out. You left on your own and you realized home is where it's at. But I am so happy that she decided to stick with the journey. She never quit. No, she's on her second location. Listen, she has a second location for her coach. I have one in North Carolina, but I ain't doing nothing, right? I ain't saying nothing, but she actually opened the doors within the matter of 30 days of her next location. And guess what? I've always told them, when you want to open up more locations, it's going to be easier. Because especially if it's the same business, ain't nothing much you got to do. Just call your accounts that you got. Let these people that I connected you with and let them know, hey, we also have a next location. And all they got to do is just add that in the database and you're good to go. The hardest part is starting. The hardest part in a business is starting. The hardest part in your lab business, if you decide you want to do this, is starting. And not starting as in getting the things, it's just your mind. Change your mind. Don't let what people say, oh, you want to do this? Oh, it's so saturated. Yes, it's saturated. But y'all know there's this meme I would say, the market is saturated, but it don't have you. And that is true. That is true. You got to be mindful. You got to be strategic. You got to really like pay attention. Like it could be saturated. So guess what? Find you that one thing, even if it's saturated and everybody's offering COVID tests, then offer something else. Mm-hmm. Everybody's doing drug tests, DOT, then offer something else. DOT is the rave. DOT, open up your clear lab. That's the big thing. But you know what my target is? My favorite clients, my favorite service, guys, is hair follicle testing. You know why? I have to collect about 15 to 25, depending on what I'm charging with an employer, right? 15 to 25. I have to collect 15 to 25 samples of urine to get what I would get for one hair follicle client. You guys are hearing what I teach you this after you pay me, but y'all hear what I'm saying? I gotta collect 15 to 25 cups of PP urine to get what I would get from one hair follicle test. As a business owner, as a CEO, as a boss, as an entrepreneur, as the CEO of CEOs, what you think I'm going to do? What you think I'm going to push? Re-strategize. All I did was move that pot of rice to the front and the vegetables to the back. Okay? I need y'all to understand that. Yeah, we still serving vegetables. We still serving mashed potato, but rice is what people want. That white rice with that butter, that little salt, that's what they want. So guess what? I'm gonna be pushing that one. And somebody call and say, do you guys do DOT? Yeah, we sure do. Come. That's the little gas, that's the gas money. That's the little internet bill. Okay? The hair follicle, that is the rent. That's the $1,600 rent. That is what's going to cover that $1,600. Y'all understand? Yep. Just re-strategizing. Understanding. One thing I tell them in the group. Everybody, I need y'all to know this. And even those of you guys who have not signed up with me, know the services you offer. I have said that many times. Listen, if I don't tell her you nothing else, and I go in my VI accent right now. My accent changing right now because I need y'all to really get this, okay? If I don't tell her you nothing at all. If you ain't catch nothing else I say in our group, one thing I'll tell them, know what services you got. That means know what services you got. Know what services you got. Know what it is you offering, okay? Because as long as you understand what services you offering, okay, I think they should correct because they'll be like, what's she saying? Offering in church? No. As long as you know what services you offer, as long as you know what services you present into the community, I could tell you, that means I can tell you, you gonna make that money. You know why? Because you know what services you offer, you're gonna know your target. Right now, your target market is everybody, right? Everybody who needs a drug test, right? But when you simplify it, your target market can really be simplified when it comes to with services, okay? With services. So my hair follicle is court all day. Bring me those divorce lawyers all day. You know why? Because bitter mamas don't want the kids to be with their daddies, vice versa, right? Not just the mamas, the daddies too. Say, oh, well, he's on drugs. He's been on drugs for 7 years. I mean, you knew that while we were living together, but okay, she's been on drugs. She does this and she does that. So guess what? They don't want no urine tests. They want a hair follicle test. And I'm gonna just tell y'all.
Or a nail bed test.
I'm telling y'all, my 5-panel hair test is $375. Okay,
yeah,
and I got this client.
I do a lot of nail bed testing.
$375. And you know how long it takes me to do a hair test? From time the client walks in the door, hi, how are you? You're here for a test, no problem. Give me your authorization form, sign and have a seat. I'll be right with you. Okay, no problem. Let me verify this information. Okay, you are who they say you are. No problem. Go ahead, follow me to the back. All right, have a seat. All right, you see me sanitize my scissors, my duck clips. All right, give me that hair, honey. I need 3. Boom, boom, boom. What I just told y'all in a matter of 60 seconds. That is the actual step. I just told y'all what I do. In a matter of 60 seconds, I cut. All right, sign this paper. Have a good day. Oh, don't forget, swipe that card and have a good day. So in a matter of 2 to 3 minutes, right? Basically, what I just run by y'all and told y'all, $375, right? You know how much urine I gotta collect? And if this is attached to an employer, I get paid less money, right? I get paid less money. If it's someone who's coming in and they're owner operators, then okay, I might have to take 3 people or 4 people. But why take 3 or 4? Why take 15 to 25 when I can just do 1? And then guess what? A lot of times, that very individual want to challenge it and say, oh no, when it comes back and it's positive, oh no, I don't do drugs. Oh no, this, oh no, that. So guess what they got to do? I want to take it again. Baby, you can't come every day. It's going to be $375 again. And guess what they do? Pay that $375 again for me to do a 60-minute report. For me to tell you, hi, how are you? Come on, let's cut this hair, snip, snip, snip. I'm just letting y'all know. You know why? I could do that because I know what I'm offering. I ain't just saying I'm offering hair follicle. Okay, you be cut hair, baby. I know what I'm offering, so I know my target. I know who to go to. I know who to go to. I know who to market to. So each service I offer, I have a different target market. Some of them intertwine. Some of them intertwine. because of course it's drug test. Some of them do intertwine, but I know and I teach them that. Verna can tell you, Daniel can tell you, the rest will tell you. Those who have been in the program for at least 6 months, they can let you know. I know the services you offer. But I am excited for the others, for the other cousins. I'm excited for everyone who was listening. Verna, any last words? Like any last words you want to let the viewers or the listeners know? Because the whole world is going to hear this. The whole world. This ain't just Facebook. This is going on YouTube, baby. So in France, they're going to be listening to this in Canada and France. Okay, they're going to be listening to this in the Virgin Islands, in Jamaica. They're going to be listening in Hawaii. Okay, ain't just local now. So any advice you guys you would want to give, whatever, a word, drop something, let us know. Tell us anything. I said it all. I understand. I get it.
Yeah. You said it all, and then you know I don't do live. You put me on blast again, but it's okay.
But
Look,
yes, I am grateful
oh
that
yes,
you
but
were able.
I do want to say something to Tasha Jennings. Yeah, don't give up, because you know what, I had problems. That was one of my holdback. What I could have been accomplished even sooner was getting a location. And I keep looking in my same town, and Toya said, go look at 30 minutes outside of where you live. Go in the other county. And exactly what I wanted was the same day. I got it in one shot. Yeah.
Y'all get you a coach
Sometimes we
that you
keep
will
looking in our
listen to.
area. We have got to step out of our comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone. That's what you got to do. I
Listen, when
understand
you
you
get
might
a
not want to
coach,
take that drive, but for your future and what you're trying to accomplish, the drive is worth it.
I have
Step out your
couple
county.
people that have to do that too.
Look
Like they live on
somewhere
the east
else.
side and they got to go on the west side. Baby, what? Like if you
Yeah.
was working for somebody, you would do the drive. If they was paying you $17, $20 an hour, you would do the drive. Some people drive 30 minutes away, 40 minutes away. So for your business, first of all, why you want your business next to your house? Why would you want that type of business next to your house where people can see? Where people can, I'm just saying, why would you? No. And guess what? You got to think where you live, they're not going to support you. You got to go where the people don't know you because like, oh, new
Yeah.
business? All right, cool.
The
You understand
people
what
you
I'm saying?
know will
Get you a
never support
coach
you.
that you will listen to. Let me
Yeah.
tell y'all something. Entrepreneur, the journey is not easy. Get you a coach or a mentor, someone that you will listen to, not because they're going to tell you what you want to hear, but get you someone, especially make sure they're in the business that you're trying to get into. Don't go get you a singing coach when you're trying to dance. What are you talking about? Don't get you a beauty coach when you're trying to sell houses. What you talking about? I mean, they're going to teach you how to dress, but don't do that. Get you a coach that is in the industry that you're in, but they're way higher than you. Let me tell you why. And when I say way higher, I mean you want them to give you the knowledge for your 5-year long-term goal. You don't want them to give you the knowledge for where you're at currently. You want them to give you 5-year long-term goals information. That's the type of knowledge you want. Because guess what? If you get a coach like that, everything that you do from the time you start will be gearing towards that 5-year goal. When I launched my lab, when I got furniture, I didn't get furniture for one. I started off in one room. I told you all that. I started in one room. But my furniture was not for one room. I got enough furniture for 4 rooms. Like, where are they going to put them? I just put, listen. I got furniture for 4 rooms because I know I'm not mediocre. What about Toya is mediocre? Not even her shades are mediocre. Not even her hairstyle. I'm just saying, I'm not mediocre, right? It don't matter, right? But I knew I was going to expand. 2 or 3 months later, I got a little extra space. I didn't have to go get furniture. Then a year later, I moved into a bigger space. I didn't have to go get furniture. Now I move in a bigger space. All I had to do was probably get more wall signs, decor, and stuff like that. But what I'm saying this to let y'all know. Get you a coach that you will listen to. Do not get you a friend, and when you start with him or her, you're done, stop listening. Nah, that ain't what we doing. Get you a coach that you will listen to
Mm-hmm.
even when they're telling you that very thing that you don't want to hear. My pastor tells me things that I don't want to hear all the time, and I get pissed off with him. But even though I get pissed off with him, I follow and I do it, and I really look into myself, because he ain't telling me nothing just to hurt my feelings. He's letting me know, he's talking to me about where he see me going, not where I'm at. He's talking to me about my 5-year goal, my 3-year goal. Like, listen, I know where you're going to be in 3-4 years, but with that attitude, with that disposition, with you not being a people's person, that you ain't going to be able to be successful in 3 years. Because those people that you need to see, they like smiles. They like you to have a better attitude. So I'm saying this I'm letting y'all know, get you a coach. My trainees, as much as they may get tired of me telling them off, they listen to, like, you know, it's about, like 90% of them listen to me. I'm not saying all of them, but 90% of them listen to me. And 90% that listen to me, I know. You know how I know? Because I always do an audit on them. I see their stuff. I see what they're doing. And the other 10%, they still behind, or in a sense where it's like, they always asking the questions that I've talked about many times, right? So get you a coach, get you a trainer, get you a mentor, whoever it is that's in the same industry that you're trying to go into. Get you somebody that you will listen to, and not just anybody who just took a certification yesterday and tomorrow they are trained. No, somebody that, one thing you can't teach people is experience. You can't Google experience. How are you going to Google experience? You can't Google experience. You cannot. So get you somebody that has the knowledge of your 5-year business plan end, okay? Because you will be working towards that 5-year business plan, that goal, not towards where you're at in the moment. I'm telling y'all right now, if you don't hear nothing else I say, forget drug testing, forget lab business, whatever industry that you're going in, whatever industry, get you a coach or two, a mentor or trainer, whatever. Get you that individual that you will listen to, and make sure, vet them. Listen, vet them. Don't just get them because they have 1 million followers, baby. No, because they have 1 million followers, that means they have a lot of assistants, and you never gonna talk to them. You never gonna talk to that coach, right? Get you a coach, regardless of what. Someone that has experience. Look at their track record. Look at what, listen to what people say. I don't pay my cousins to give me a review. I don't just say, listen, guys, thank you. Make sure y'all give me a review. Give me a review. But I don't tell them this is what I need you to say. My name is bigger than my brand. I mean, my brand is bigger than money for me. My name, my brand is bigger than money, because guess what? Someone told me money can take you where favor can't, right?
That's right.
Money cannot take you where favor can. So I may not have a dime, but because of my brand, because of my name, because of my professionalism, because of my knowledge, because I do not piggyback on what I say, because when I speak, what I say it is, people, you know, people listen, people pay attention to that, okay? Favor can take you places. And when she told me that touched me in a way. She was like, Toia, this person got money. And that came from Madavi. I respect her for that. If I ain't nothing else, I respect her for that. She said, Toia, I'm not going to call the other person name. She said, that person got money, but you got favor. Hey, Lavon, hey, Cassia. That person got money, but you got favor. They're threatened by you. That person got money. And Verna knows who I'm talking about. That person got money, but you got favor. You understand what I'm saying? And what your favor will take you, money can't. Listen to me when I'm telling y'all. Get you a trainer,
she could have told
a coach,
me that before I spent $1,600.
That has knowledge, that's going to give you a 5-year plan, a 5-year strategy, because you should never go into business thinking about today and tomorrow. Literally, when I say tomorrow, I mean today is Wednesday and tomorrow is Thursday. You should think about entrepreneurship for next 5 years, next 6 months, next 10 years. You should think about that. Where I started to now, I ain't there. Daniel told y'all last night. If y'all paid attention, watch it on YouTube, Salt and Stiletto. She told y'all last night, from where I started to now, she has actually seen my growth and my elevation. I see it from everything, from my personality, from my attitude, from my behavior, from my stance, from the way I talk. from the time I start training. One thing I always have is education and knowledge. But just everything about me, when I walk in the room, what I teach, how I train, from how I used to teach to how I teach now, it's different. And I'm a teacher by trade. I taught middle school business, education, and English, as well as high school. I teach, and I am learning as I teach. I am learning from my students currently. That is experience. That is experience. Get you a trainer, get you a teacher, get you a coach, whoever it is. Get you someone that's in that business that you're trying to tap into, and make sure you vet them. Make sure they're giving you knowledge for next 2-3 years and not current knowledge, because then guess what? It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. You will never be able to maximize if you're staying in the same place. All right? I am happy that you guys joined me, and if you joined late, it's okay. The replay is going to be available as well as on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Salt and Stilettos on YouTube. The replay is going to be there. This is going to be there for everybody who's going through the situation, going through launch in the lab, either in the beginning stages, the mid stages, or the end stages, or whatever. This is going to help you guys. This entire series for the month of December is going to definitely help you no matter which part of the business you are in, even if you're not doing lab, entrepreneurship on a whole. All right. So make sure you follow Salt and Stilettos on YouTube. Make sure you comment, you subscribe, you like all of that. Share this information, share this live, share this, okay? Share, because somebody need it. I am Toia Wallace. My guest was Verna Moreau from True Results Lab Diagnostics in Thomson, Georgia. Thank you guys so much for listening. I appreciate it. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, YouTube, you name it. Have a good night. Ciao.